So I want to tell you about something that's recently changed in my life. Last year, I guess now, it's been last year. On December 5th, my father passed away unexpectedly from a problem with his aorta. He was only 63 years old, and I love my father, and he taught me so many things that I can't even enumerate all of the things that he taught me. What an amazing man he is and was while he was here on earth. And a few years ago I picked up a 1971 MGBGT for Father's Day, and I really wanted to put this car back together for him. I surprised him on Father's Day a few years back. I guess it's been like 6 years now. I surprised him on Father's Day with the car on the trailer and told him I would get to rebuilding it, at least get it running, and then present it to him. And it was going to be a project that we could do off and on as a father and son, since we had done little projects before with Ellie. He helped me with Ellie a bit, but we had never done a project together in its entirety. And I really wanted to make this kind of that type of a project. But things got in the way, other projects. I built a house and had my third child, and running a business and all of these things, and he had things get in the way as well. So one thing led to the other, and we didn't ever do anything with it. But he recently passed away about a month and a half ago, and that really has thrown into a sharp focus that I really want to get this project done. And even though it'll now be just a project for me, it'll be an opportunity for me to feel close to him and to enjoy his memory and feel his spirit while I'm working on it, and while I'm driving it once it's finished. So hopefully this can be another project that we're working on in the next few years, and I hope that you'll like it, and I hope that he would like it as well. I think he would. I filmed this introduction about 6 years ago at my old shop. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about a project that I just picked up a few months ago. I picked it up in June, I believe. I bought it specifically for my dad, who has always loved the MGBGT, which you see there in front of you. This car actually belonged to a good friend of mine when I was in junior high and high school, and we kind of drove around together. I had my first Merkur, Ellie, which I still own, and he had this 1971 MGBGT. In the meantime, my dad had always talked about his favorite car, which is an MGBGT. And when I knew that my friend had parked this and it sat for several years, I asked him a few times, and he finally said, yeah, I can go ahead and sell it. So I bought it from him, and I towed it to my parents' house on Father's Day, and it was on the trailer, and it looked even worse than this, imagine that, but I was covered in moss. It was I pulled it out of a field, and my dad was really excited about it, and I told him I'd restore it for him. And here is the chassis donor. It is a Mazda Miata. I can't even remember what year it is. I bought this a little while ago from a guy. It actually has a clean title. I think it's a 92. I think it's first year, but it's totally roached out. No hood, no door. It was used as a parts car for him. This guy looks like it's got that green shag carpet, but actually it's just moss. Thankfully it doesn't really have any rust underneath, or at least it didn't when I bought it. It's been sitting here on my property, and I really need to get it out so that I can cut all the floor pan out from underneath it, so I can use the front and rear subframes. And then there's swap stuff for small block Chevys and small block Fords and various different engine options. I'm kind of hoping to recreate the Shelby Cobra aesthetic, but if Shelby had used an MGBGT instead of an AC Ace. So this will give me disc brakes. Actually, these might have drums in the rear. I can't remember. I think they might be drums. But modern brakes, modern suspension, and lots of aftermarket. Could go with coilovers. You know, there's uprated sway bars, etc., etc. It would solve a lot of problems all at once. And here is the MGB GT, the way it sits now. Sorry about the sun, the glare. It's been sitting here for about, I guess it's been 5 years now. So the plan is to take the Miata and cut everything off of it into like a skateboard, like a giant skateboard, and then push it out of the shop, and then pull this in and cut all the floor out from under it, leave it on the lift, and then roll in the Miata skateboard, drop it down, tack weld it in a few places, and then be able to have it be mobile and be able to move it in and out of the shop, because I don't have a whole lot of space in the shop at the moment. But if I can do it in stages, then it's doable. But this is a little bit better than those videos from, gosh, I guess 6 years ago now. You can see much better all of the rust. It's everywhere. There's rust. The floor pans. Let's see if I can open that up. You can see the floor pans are just junk. So I'll probably try and cut along the pinch weld here. Save the pinch weld. I don't really know where it's going to land with the Miata chassis, but I guess we'll find out. All this interior will need to be totally redone. It'll be kind of a bare bones vintage racer-esque build. Show you underneath the bonnet. It's just eaten alive with rodents. So I'll end up, there's even more rust right there. I'll end up rewiring the whole chassis. Super simple wiring, because I'm not very good at wiring. But hopefully we can get started on this project sometime soon. I just have lots of projects, and hopefully they can all get done in a timely manner.